mother needs to rest her eyes.
Hey guys, I'm Kobe, and here's everything you need to know about the Exploiter Orb fight. I've marked the location to the entrance of Deck 12 on the map here, and you're going to want to make sure that you or someone else in your group has diluted thermia. And in case there's anyone who doesn't know how to get diluted thermia, check out my other video called Buried Debts. And for this next bit here, I decided not to edit out the dialogue for those who wanted to see it. But if you only want to watch the guide, then skip on to the 2-minute 10-second mark. And now, story time.
Home again. Deck 12. Most of the old SU never made it out. Legs' folks. And Zood's sisters. It broke her, you know? We've all tried getting through to her. But she insists they never existed. Zood?
I hear them. My sisters. Everything I hear echoes from my sisters' ears to my mind. One by one, I remember them saying goodbye. This is the last thing we made together. 7 minds, all thoughts communal, before we were reduced to one. A thermic condenser. Wait, condensed thermia. Volatile. Like melt exploiters' defenses volatile. Finish what we started. Why can't I remember their names? What was that?
Alrighty, phase 1 of the big spooter fight, we want to shoot the rocks to knock it down from its ledge. Do that on both sides and down it goes. And then you want to get behind it and take out its vents. After which you will coat her remaining vents in ice, making them invulnerable. So you'll have to throw condensed thermia canisters to damage them. Thermia spawns right near Rude Zood, the kit gun seller, and just past that on the 2nd floor, opposite to the vent kits. And 2 more on the other side where the business and smoke finger would usually be. It's a good idea to learn the spawn locations of the thermia, because if your aim is anything like mine, you're going to need it. It takes a bit of getting used to learning how to throw these canisters and the orb's movement. But after hitting the vents with a few canisters, you will then be able to shoot and break them. And at this stage you will move to the ceiling of the middle of the building and drop down baby spooters and coolant arachnoids on you for a little while. But then she just moves over to the other side by the gate, and you do what you just did previously. You take out her last remaining vent. Then congratulations, you've completed phase 1. Go out the same way you came in, and let's move on to phase 2. Oh, and just some food for thought. You'd ideally want to bring corrosive against that ferrite armor, but viral, toxin, puncture, or a combination of all of the above would be just as well. But in truth, damage isn't that important in this fight, and neither are Warframes for that matter. It seems to lean towards the mechanics of the fight. And for the second phase, she has a flamethrower-like attack and a mortar. And you can see where the mortar is going to hit by a big red glow on the ground, showing the AoE radius. But neither of these attacks do any damage compared to the turret in the first phase, so you don't really need to worry about your health. So to sum this up very quickly, kill all the coolant arachnoids you see to keep them from cooling her, until you reach the part that she dry humps the ground so hard that it breaks and spawns thermia fractures. And then press X to pick up a coolant canister, press X to interact with the thermia fracture, and then X to pick it back up. I really hope they make changes to this, like, well, we press a button to interact with the object to pick it up, and then we stand on top of a thermia vent for 1 or 2 seconds, and voila, finito. But anyways, rinse repeat that process until she overheats, which can be seen by the HUD on the top left corner going red. At which point you can mount her and rip out the thing. And rinse repeat the process till you rip out 2 more things, and then, for a total of 3 things, you win. Oh, and don't forget to shoot the spider after breaking the thing. Between these phases and the vents are the only times that we can directly damage the spider, which is a little bit anticlimactic considering the amount of weapons we have in our arsenal, but I suppose it's a refreshing change to have these new boss mechanics. And as for loot, she dropped some very basic pistol mods, quite a lot of gems, and rare fish parts. The Exploiter Orb Articula, and has a 6% chance to drop the new ephemeras, the ones that leave a trail where you walk, shocking step, and freezing step. And of course, the real reason why we are out here, lazulite toroids and hildren. And yeah, supernova when they die. All spiders, they gotta do it.
She's down.
So that's about all there is to it. I'll wrap this up here. Give me a thumbs up if this helped you at all, and subscribe for more videos. Once again, my name is Kovius, and thank you for watching.